Hi there, it's Lowossi Forex, and I'm here to share with you uh, how to, trade the financial markets. Yeah, before I go on, I'd love to thank my mentors, Tim Sykes, who wrote the foreword to the book, The Penny Stock Course, Robert Kiyosaki, who wrote the book, Rich Dad Poor Dad, and Matthew Crater, who wrote the book, Rocket Stocks, and you can find all their books on Amazon Kindle. Now, let's dive right into this lesson. So, Bitcoin I had a buy signal here, and then it crashed two times, right? So right now we're in a market crash of Bitcoin, but it has found support. And in the beginning, I thought the support would be at this price or at this price, but the support ended up being at a price level, which was a buy signal about 4 months ago. So definitely Bitcoin, this buying strategy for Bitcoin is an annual buying strategy. Excuse me, because it probably take about 6 months to mature. But aside from that, I also found a way to find stocks that you can buy from mid-term trading. So I am not yet a, a day trader. I think that was around time last year. I did not participate in that market. I found two buy signals. Now imagine buying Bitcoin at this price level and then it dropping to that level, right? So let's do this. So you can imagine, right, buying Bitcoin. Imagine buying Bitcoin at this price level and it dropping all the way down to here, which is about 10 to 11%. So you can see Bitcoin does kind of have like three bands at which it operates from, right? So this is similar to what's happening here. So imagine having holding that position here, right? So this is kind of like what's happening here. And usually when you have a dip buy situation like this, it never comes down. So this is your last chance to buy Bitcoin at a low price. I'd never participated in this one. I never participated in it, but uh, I'm participating in this one, this Bitcoin rally right here. So it is very interesting. I won't say it's easy because it's not easy, but it has been a very interesting ride. And yeah, now I'm gonna show you how I trade uh, stocks. Now the strategy is basically a medium term trading strategy. So we have Disney, which is our new entry. Now again, these strategies only last for uh, these are 2 month moves, right? These are 2 month moves. And so we have Disney, which has which has a bullish engulfing pattern. Sorry about that. So in order to smooth it out, we use a moving average of 9 days or 13 days. I prefer 13 days, but you can also use 9 days. So as you can see, uh, the bullish engulfing pattern as correlated with the 13-day moving average. But ideally, uh, you're supposed to use 9 days. 9 days is more smooth. So I think it's supposed to be like eight, 5 days, but 9 days is more smooth. Right? 9 days is smoother. So as you can see, it has touched the the candlestick pattern on the 9 day uh, moving average. So right now, Disney is the one to buy. But already we're in. So if you have more capital, you can allocate it to the Disney stock. So Disney stock is a good investment as well. You can put a buy limit order on Disney stock. So remember, these strategies do take time. They take about 2 months for them to. So think of it like you're farming, right? Think of it like you're harvesting. So think of capitalism like you are harvesting, okay? And so you're planting a seed and you're going to harvest in 2 months. So this allows you and gives you free time to go out and do whatever you want with your life. So volatility is based upon how much margin you use. In this case, we're using 4x margin. So it's a very similar pattern. The only difference is that one had a bullish engulfing, this one had a long lower shadow, and we're down by 3% on our position at 4x margin. The one that I used here was on AUD and I used the long lower shadow, and I entered in on the last position on the fourth day. So you do not want to go beyond 4 days after the signal has fired, right? So you only have a few days before you are ready to capitalize on the them positions. So we can try and look for the buy signal in Forex so that I show you the process, because basically what I did was I analyzed it for a midterm trade. So analyzing is very important. Let me show you. So you really just have to like analyze the trades, and that's the key. You know, the key is to analyze the trades. Yeah, that's how you stay on top of things. So the first step to analyzing is to find a candlestick pattern that is touching the 9 day moving average. All right. So the first thing I look for is basically the entry. All right. So in this case, you can tell this is a downtrending trending price pattern. So we're looking for a negative candlestick pattern. So in this case, we'll look for something like an evening star, or a dark cloud cover, something negative. Uh, so that's what we're looking for. Maybe long upper shadow, you know. So we're just looking for something negative. Three black crows, three to use a bottom. So basically, we're looking for anything negative, because as you can see, this is a downtrend. So that's the first thing I do. first thing I do is I look for an entry signal. Now, is this a bad signal? And if it was going up, yes, it is a bad up signal because the bullish engulfing has appeared below the 9-day moving average. If it appeared above, it would have been a good entry from the buy side. So basically, what I'm looking for an entry from the buy side. Now, I don't know about the doji because the doji shows a middle market, and that's what we are trying to avoid. So basically, I'm looking for an entry using candlestick patterns, and I'm using a software that is supposed to recognize these candlestick patterns. Okay, so we have something here. We have a bullish engulfing pattern that's crossed above the 9-day moving average. And we have 2 more days to enter this bullish position. So now we have found an entry. I'll just flag it and look for more entries. Okay, I think we found another entry. I'll just flag it. This is already an entry that we found, so we don't need it there. Trying to be as fast as possible. Okay, I think this is another entry. We'll flag it. This is a missed entry. Yeah, we missed this entry. It would have been a good one, but we missed it. It's another one that we have missed. It is a top. I missed that entry. This is another potential entry we have found. I don't consider that as a clear entry. So I don't know how much time we have. I think we have like 6 more minutes. So let's scout through the entries. Bullish engulfing. Okay. Bearish engulfing. So basically, it's like it has to take about 4 days. A, B, C, D. Right. So look at it in that form of like a rhythm. Right. Look at it in the form of a rhythm. So excuse me. This one's actually the best. So what I could do is I could filter all of them and look at the and remain with the best. All right. So the next thing we look for now is we go to the weekly chart. Now on the weekly chart, we are looking for a pullback in momentum. So I love using momentum. I love using 7 day momentum. Okay. All right. So in order to have more indicators, we have to subscribe, which is fair enough. All right. So I look for momentum. So what I'm looking for is negative momentum. If I don't see any negative momentum or rate of change, I also check the rate of change. So we're looking for a pullback. All right, so there it is. So that's number two. So we're looking for a negative pullback uh, here. Okay, okay. So that's correct. Okay, so this one gave us a negative uh, entry. Okay, let me see. We had a positive here, so I'm looking for a negative pullback. I haven't seen anything. Let me try momentum. Okay, we have a negative on the momentum. Now the last thing that I look for is the third screen. So let me see. Okay, so from the monthly standpoint, okay, so this one is a good buy. We'll keep it there. This one is a terrible sell because remember it was negative. It gave us a negative reading. So this one is off, off, and flag it. It was giving us a bearish signal. This one was giving us a bearish uh, signal as well. If we go back here, you notice the bearish. Oh no, it was giving us bullish. Oh, okay, my bad. Actually, give us a bullish signal, but it was but it is in a downtrend, so it disqualifies as well. So we're left with only two of them. So even this one is disqualified because, as you can see, it is yes, it is bullish in a sense that it has passed the 50-day moving average and it looks like it's tracing upwards, but the overall market gives us like a middle market vibe. So the one to buy is this one here. So I would love to thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you learned a ton from it. Take care. Bye bye and bye bye.